Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers and sisters in Christ, I am your host, Dr. Dimitri, aka Way Truther. And today I'm bringing you another video. This one is going to focus on the core. Now, I mentioned I've already done one core video, but I never really explained why the core is so important, okay? Because it's not just, to have a six-pack and to show off your abs, okay? There's a lot more to the core. I emphasized the importance of grip strength for longevity. Well, the core is, I would say, equally as important. I just came back from the gym. Decided to make this video because the one I made last night got deleted accidentally. No problem. I'll just do it again. So, what is the core? The core is a complex three-dimensional cylinder of muscles, okay, which comprise of rectus abdominis, the transverse abdominis, the obliques that run this way. It's comprised of the pelvic floor, the diaphragm, and the spinal erectors. All together, that is called the core. Now, we're not gonna really strengthen the diaphragm, but that's just a muscle we use for breathing. But everything else can and will be strengthened, okay? So why? What are the benefits of having a strong core? Why do we need it? Well, the number one reason for having a strong core is spinal health and injury prevention. Okay? The core is known as the body's natural weight belt. It keeps everything tight and walled off. Okay? Its primary function is intervertebral pressure, which keeps, intra-abdominal pressure, not intervertebral. Intra-abdominal pressure, which it stabilizes the vertebrae and the intervertebral discs. Okay, so it's for stabilization. So basically, a strong core is non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. And the second reason that we want to strengthen our core is to eradicate and prevent future injuries. Okay? Low back pain is the number one cause of disability worldwide. And a sedentary lifestyle is the primary culprit. Sedentary lifestyle means that you will, for sure, have a weak core. But we're not going to be sedentary, and we are going to do something about it today. Right? Because when your glutes and your abs are underactive, the low back must hyperextend, okay? And when your back hyperextends, it basically it compensates for poor posture. But it's just a matter of time before an injury occurs, okay? I've seen it in my own practice. As a chiropractor, I've seen patients come in with low back pain, pain shooting into the extremities, one or both extremities. And they'll say, I mean, if it's low back, they'll be shooting into the legs. Most commonly on the posterior side through the, through the sciatic nerve will be impinged, and they'll have shooting pain down into the leg, and it's very common. That's the most common. And so they'll say, yeah, I don't remember. I didn't really do anything. I just, I bent forward to tie my shoe or something, and then like I got this shooting pain and I couldn't move. And I know that it wasn't just that one instance of him bending forward, and that didn't cause his injury. It came on from having a weak core, gradually having that disc protrude, and finally it's just snapped. Okay, there was a protrusion, and now they're in for a long course of treatment, and possibly a lifetime disability. It's possible. I mean, surgery is an option, but surgery is not. I never recommended surgery, because I've listened part of a multi-specialty group where I've seen so many failed surgeries that I hardly ever wanted to recommend it to any patients, but I didn't really have much choice there, just because it's also why I chose to leave the profession. I had to work with the medical industry, and it's so corrupt, and it just, I did not enjoy it at all. I like what I'm doing now much better. And so, this brings us to the third reason for having a strong core, and that's to optimize athletic performance. All athletes know the importance of a strong core. I mean, in biomechanics, the core is known as the kinetic chain. Okay, the kinetic chain, or the bridge between the upper and the lower body. So basically, if you have a weak core, you're gonna have a reduction in, whatever you're doing. Whether it's baseball, you're gonna have a reduction in swing speed. You're gonna have a reduction in running efficiency, and even in punching power, regardless of how strong your arms and legs are. Okay, I've seen athletes that are so strong, bodybuilders. They can lift a lot, but sometimes their core is not as good. They neglect the core, and they're not as fit as they might think. The calisthenics guys, they're in much better shape because they never neglect the core. That's part of their whole training. And so, without further ado, I will start showing you some core exercises, starting with, I guess we can do the ones on the floor first. Can you see the floor? Can you see? No, you cannot. Damn it, I have to adjust this. Okay, let's see what we can do here. How's that? Better? Yeah. All right. So, let me show you some floor exercises, and then I'll show you some exercises for the core standing, and I'll show you my favorite core exercise. Okay, so I like to use the pad for comfort. Okay, these are like YV splits. So basically, this is what we do. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 3 sets of 20. Everything we're gonna do here, remember, 3 sets of 20. From here, we can go straight into our crunches, okay? Again, this is more for like the lower and mid abs. You definitely feel that. 3 sets of 20. From here, we go straight into, we lie back onto our elbows, and we do bicycle kicks. These work the entire core and the obliques, and you can do a little bit of twisting here, and yeah, I guess you could still do 3 sets of 20 on each side. Okay, and if you twist your shoulders kind of like this, you will feel it in the obliques. If you stay straight, you will feel it mostly in just your lower and mid abs. From here, we can just do leg raises. This, okay, and this is for the lower abs. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wonderful. All right. I also like to do the standing. I have to adjust the camera one more time. Can't wait to get a new one. All right. Stand, feet, let's say shoulder width apart. Arms up, and we're gonna bend, or you can have your arms up or behind your head, and we're bending at the waist. This is all we're doing, okay? Bending, keeping your legs straight. You can have a slight bend in the knees, no problem. Or you can do this, forward, as far as you want to go or can go, okay? And if you're a little more advanced or a little more flexible, you can go down and touch the toes, okay? Touching the toes, a little more difficult. And again, 3 sets of 20. From here, we're gonna bring our feet closer together. And now we're gonna just do side bends, okay? Like this. Every time we bend, we squeeze. Squeeze, 20 on one side, 20 on the other. Okay? From here, take the wider stance, wider than shoulder width apart. And now we're gonna do some twists for the obliques. Okay? Every time we twist, every time we get to the end range, we squeeze. Now we can take an even wider stance, and we can raise our knees to our elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? Okay, go like this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay? Do those. And now I want to show you a favorite of mine for the lower abs. The lower abs can be stubborn for a lot of people. This is where all the fat is stored for a majority of men. Women, same thing. So I don't know how well you can see this. Just want to make sure that, okay, is this, yeah, this will be good. All right. So any kind of a chair, I'm gonna use the edge of my bed here, but you can use any chair. This is a little higher than I would normally use, but just for demonstration purposes, it's fine. Bring the leg up. Okay, now you can either go down on your palms or your fists. It doesn't really matter. Okay. And now, when you're in this position, you're going to bring the knees to the chest. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want you to do 3 sets, 20. You do those, and you're guaranteed to strengthen that core. Guaranteed. I work on my core every single day. Every day. I don't skip core. Even on my rest day. On my rest day, where I don't do any lifting, I will still work on my core and my calves. I do core, calves, and forearms every single day, regardless of what else I'm doing. Even if it's a leg day, a heavy leg day, I will still do those at a different time. But that's just me. You don't have to. 3 times a week working out is sufficient for you. Okay? It's plenty. You don't need any more than that. And so, this concludes this video about the core. If you have any comments, please leave them for me. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe. I really appreciate it. And as always, this is not of me or for me. Everything I do is to glorify God the Father. He has given me this platform. He has given me this body. He has given me strength. He has rejuvenated me. Okay? I've never been in such great shape. No, I have been in such great shape when I was younger, of course. But I'm talking about in the last, I don't know, like 15, 20 years, I have not been anywhere near this kind of shape, the shape that I'm in right now. I'm in such great cardio shape right now, it's unbelievable. And just everything, speed, strength, like my boxing is back. I'm just feeling fantastic, fantastic. I have been truly blessed. And I pray that the Most High Heavenly Father blesses all of you as well, just as He has blessed me. And so, until next time, I am Dr. Dimitri, aka Weight Truther, and I'll see you later.